Hello, this is Maureen Legas with today's Technology Tidbit in the 21 Days 2014 series. Today we're going to talk about Realtor.com. We're going to use the branded photo that we created in yesterday's session, and we're going to talk about the Realtor.com profiles and how you can update those so that you are found by consumers on Realtor.com. Okay, so let's first head over to the Realtor.com website, and then over here on the right hand side it says log in. If you roll your mouse over log in, at the bottom here it says for agents, login, help, and products. So you click login for agents, and this is going to take you to your access panel. So they're going to ask you if you're an agent, what's your MLS, and you select what state your MLS is in. Then you select which board you're in, then your MLS ID, and then you enter your password, and then you sign in. If you have not signed into Realtor.com before, I would go over to this page and click that you lost your password and see if you will get one mailed to you, or you can click up here, don't have an account, sign up. Okay, so then I've got everything set up here. I'm going to sign in. It's going to take me to my Realtor.com dashboard. And it'll show you your most recently added listings. Up here at the top, your name is actually a link. And if you click on your name, you're going to see some options. So start with the top option, MLS Feed Options. I'm going to click that. And it's going to say that I have selected to update the listings with open house information submitted by your MLS. So all I have to do is add the open house to the MLS, and it'll automatically feed Realtor.com. I don't have to come in here and set that up. So you can click to edit. If you don't have that set up, you can edit to set it up. And that would be the first thing. So you click your name again, and you click to manage your account. So as you go through all of these different options here, you're going to notice off to the side are little boxes explaining what each of these areas are. You want to have your MLS in there. You want to have some security question, and then you have your NERDS ID. Okay, if I go back, I'm going to go to manage my team. Again, you can edit anything here next to your login information. You can edit, modify, change some of these options. So if you have a team, you want to make sure to click the Manage Team and update the profile. You can add a team photo, and it'll explain again on this side what's the best way to do this. Your team name, a slogan, team phone numbers, and your team members, your social networking information, a little bit of information about your team. And then here's where you add the agents. You add the NERDS ID for the agents that are on your team, and then it'll come up here into the list of team members. All of this information is defined on the right-hand side. Okay, so the last item here is to sign out, which we don't want to do yet. So we can go back to the dashboard, and this shows you your added listings. You can go to Product Setup, and this is going to show you your personal setup. So your photo, your slogan, your phone numbers, not necessarily the team's. So that's what's under Product Setup. Manage Listings. And this we're going to come back to. I'm going to talk about managing listings. See, some are in 100% and some are not. We're going to talk about that. But first we're going to finish the setup options. I'm going to go to the Profile Manager. And the Profile Manager is going to give you an ability to design what your profile looks like. So you can upload a photograph, you can add recommendations. Oh, let me go back to About Me. I forgot about that. Down here you can add information about you, how they can reach you. Now, there's contact email in your account in Realtor.com. If you add the contact email that is your email for eEdge, then anytime a lead comes in through Realtor.com, it would automatically be sent to your eEdge account. So where do you find this email? So if you go to your MyKW account and click the plus sign next to My Marketing. You want to go to Manage Your eEdge website. Then under My Account Settings, up at the top, the profile shows your eEdge email address. So if you copy this eEdge email address and use it in Realtor.com, then you will be able to get leads sent directly to your eEdge database. And see, I've placed this email in my contact information in the About Me section and also in my account for Realtor.com. Okay, so let's go to recommendations. And here you can add a new recommendation, or you can ask someone to recommend you. You can send an email to a past client, ask them to recommend you. You can also select a transaction and then send it to the client for that transaction and ask for a recommendation, which will be placed on your Realtor.com site. Then there's the blogs and social section, where you can turn on or off whether you want the blogs to show on your profile, your Facebook posts on your profile, and then all these different links as well. So that's under blogs and social. Okay. Then under reports, you're able to see the showcase reports, any email reports that are going out to your clients. And then inquiries will show you anyone who has asked for information and the lead was either sent to your database or directed to your telephone. So that would be under the inquiry section. Okay, so let's go back to manage listings and let's talk about this. So the listings that are at 100% means everything is completely filled out every way that Realtor.com will allow. Now I have the showcase system, the Realtor.com showcase account, which comes through my office. So a lot of the Keller Williams agents have showcase accounts for Realtor.com, which allows you to add additional photographs and allows you to put additional information into your listing. And those listings will show up with those with the most number of photographs show up at the top of the search when a consumer is searching. And because we have showcase accounts, we're able to add the maximum number of photographs. Okay, so these are at 100%, and this one is not at 100%. So let's go back and see what we can do. So I'm going to click on this listing. I'm going to see what I can do and then click edit to get it to 100%. All right, so it's going to tell me down here that manage photos, the photos contribute to 30% of your completeness. Text descriptions are 30%. Headlines are 30%. And the special box is 10%. So I had 60%. So my guess is I did have all my photos and I did have my text descriptions. And you can check that by clicking that and looking at your descriptions. So let's go into headlines and let's see if there's any headlines. And there are not. So I need to get 30% here. So this is this is a rental property. It's actually one of my own properties. I'm gonna say beautiful, B-E-A-U, beautiful, almost new rental property. And then the second one I might say gated community close to everything. And then I'm going to save that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go down to the special message box and click it. And here's a special message. And I might say something like 2013 built home with 4 bedrooms and bonus room backing up to private preserve, convenient to Sarasota, Bradenton, and St. Pete. Why can't I make this capital? Pete. So that I can save. You can add your open houses, or if you do that in the MLS, they would show up there. All right, so now if we go back to this property, manage listings, I will see that that listing is now at 100%. So that's how we do that. We would get each listing to 100%, and that's something we want to do. Okay, so yesterday we branded a photograph for our listings on the KWLS. So now let's take that branded photograph and add it to the listing. So I'm going to pick this listing again. I'm going to click to edit, and I'm going to go back to manage photos, and then here I'm going to upload a new photo. So now I have to go find that photo. So I'm going to browse, and I am going to go to my branded photo, and I'm going to click it and open it, and there it is, and I'm going to upload that branded photo. Now the other thing you could do then is move that branded photo to the top so that it shows up right away, so that it's branded here as well. KWLS doesn't through ListHub does not feed Realtor.com those branded photos, so we would have to do that ourselves. And then I click to save the changes. It might take a few minutes for that to show up. Sometimes it takes 5 or 10 minutes for it to show up on Realtor.com, but then it would be there in that listing on Realtor.com. And let's look at that. So what we're going to do is up at the top here, we're going to click to preview on Realtor.com. And that listing is going to show up, and you can see the branding is there. So that was taken care of properly. Okay, so make sure to do your updates to Realtor.com. You want to make sure your profiles are set up completely, and that your listings are at 100%. And the reason you want to do this is because the consumers will be on Realtor.com. That's one of the top places they go. Almost 90% of consumers will go to Realtor.com before they contact an agent. So you want to make sure that they're able to find you on Realtor.com. All right, thank you.